Hi guys, welcome to episode 58 of Learn That Solo. Today we're going to be looking at Amon Amarth's Twilight of the Thunder God. So get yourself a Viking helmet, a Red Bull, and get ready to shred. Let's take a look. So the tuning for this song is a little bit ridiculous. It's in B standard, which is B, E, A, D, F sharp, and a B at the bottom. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's take a look at the first section. We're going to be working through basically a natural minor shape. I want to start from 9 of the 5th string, and I'm going to go 9, 11, 12, and then go to 9 of the 4th. And then I go 11, 12 on the 5th, and then 9, 11 on the 4th. So I'll play that slowly. All together from the top. Okay, I follow that up with this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm starting that off with pretty much exactly the same idea twice. I'm going 12, 11, 9 twice on the 4th string. And then after that, I want to go 12, 11 on the 5th. So the whole thing thus far from the top. Hope that makes sense. The next section that follows that is a pretty long and extensive run. So what I wanted to do was just the scale that we're working with and add the ridiculous pattern to it. So keep in mind this is not the actual solo. I'll play the scale first and then we'll add the pattern to it. Okay, so let's go through the scale. I want to start from 12 of the 5th string and go 12, 14, 16. Same on the 4th. And then go 13, 14, 16 on the 3rd string. And then go 18, 19. Still on the 3rd, and then to 17 of the 2nd. So it'll go. Okay, I hope that's making sense. So now let's add that pattern to it. I want to start off where we started again on 12 of the 5th. I'm going to go 12, 14, 16, and then 12 of the next string. And we're just going to keep building this up. Let's slow that down. So 12, 14, 16, and then on the 5th, and then to 12 of the 4th. And then I start from 14 of the 5th string, and I want to go 14, 16, and then 12, 14 on the 4th. Okay, the third group of 4 is going to start from 16 of the 5th, and then go 12, 14, 16 on the 4th. So we should have 3 groups of 4 now. We start roughly the same idea again, but from the 4th string. So I want to go 12, 14, 16, and then 13 of the 3rd string. And then 12, 16 on the 4th, and then 13, 14 on the 3rd. And then from 16 of the 4th string, we're going to go just a single note, and then go 13, 14, 16 on the 3rd string. So to go from the top. Okay, there's only a few left. I want to now go 13, 14, 16, and then to 18 on the 3rd. And then the last little group here goes 14, 16, 18, 19. And then we add a 5th note here, which is a little strange, and that's on 17 of the 2nd string. So I'll play that all for you a little slower. Okay, and then after that I go into this. Okay, so what I'm doing after I hit 17 of the 2nd string is I'm going 18, 19 on the 3rd, and then 18, 19, 21 on the 2nd, and then 17, 19 on the 1st. And then I want to hit 21 of the 2nd string after that, so it's going to go. Then after that I go, which is 17, 19, 21, and then 22. And then after that I want to go 19, 21, 22, and then a big bend on 24. So from the chunk before, alright, let's try the whole thing from the start of this section very slowly. So section 1 ended with this big bend on 24 of the first, and we want to go into this phrase. Okay, let's have a look at that. After we bring the bend down, I'm just going to work through this little phrase in groups of 4. So I'm going 24, 22, 21 on the first string as pull-offs, and then to 22 at the second, and then I'm going to do a pull-off from 22 to 21 on the first, and then 24 to 22 on the second. So all together. At the end of that, I want to play 21 of the first string, but this last group, I pick all the notes. So I'm playing 21 of the first, 24, 22, 21 on the second string, and then 23 of the third string, and then 21 of the third to finish that. So that last little chunk goes like this, a little bit slower. Let's have a look at that in its entirety from the start of the section. Okay, then we follow it up with this phrase. Okay, so what I'm doing here is 2 hammer-ons from 21 to 22. After the second hammer-on, I want to pull off to 21 and then pull off to 19. So I go... Cool, and then after that it'll go... So I've got 2 pull-offs from 22 to 21 on the second string. But on the second one, I pull off again straight to 19. So from the top, we're going... And at the end of that, I wanted to end on 21 of the third. After that, I want to go to 19 of the third string. And I'm going to go 19, 21, 19, 18 as a hammer-on into some pull-offs. So 19, 21, 19, 18, and then end on 21 of the fourth. So that whole last little chunk. Alright, let's try the whole thing from the big bend at the end of the first section into the whole second section. Guys, let's have a look at the start of the third section. I'll play it for you and then we'll slow it down. Okay, so I think of this as a little chunk. So I'll play it for you again with a bit slowed down with the chunks, and then we'll go through that once again a bit slowly together. Alright, so the start of that, I'm doing a pull off from 22 to 21 to 19 on the second string, and then I go to 21 of the third string, and then drop back down to 17 of the second, and then after that I'm doing a pull off from 21 to 19 and then sliding to 18, so I go. Okay, let's have a look at the next section that follows that. I want to start from 19 with my middle finger, and I'm going to go 19, pull off to 18 and slide to 16. And then after that I was going to 19 of the fourth. So we'll do that again. So 19 to 18 is a pull off, slide to 16, and then hit 19 of the fourth. After that, back down to 16 of the third string, and then go 19, 18, 12 on the fourth string. So I go. Let's have a look at the whole thing thus far. Okay. The third little chunk that follows that, I'm going 18 to 16 as a pull-off and then sliding to 14. And then I go to 17 of the fifth. And then drop back down to 14 of the fourth string. And then I do a pull-off 17, 16 to 14 on the fifth. So that most recent group goes. Okay, the whole thing from the top now. And then the next bit goes. So that last bit I'm doing a pull off from 16 to 14, sliding to 12. And then I'm going 16, 14 on the 6th string, picking both of those. So I've got the pull off into the slide, and then just picking the last two. Okay, that's the whole quick run. After that we go into this trem phrase. Okay, so what I want to do is just get the notes just as regular notes first, and then we'll add the tremolo to them later. So let's just do it something like this. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going 14, 16, 17 on the 6th string, and then I'm going to 16 of the 5th, and then I'm going 16, 18, 19 on the 4th, and then 18 of the 3rd, and then a bend on 19 of the 2nd. So with a bit more distortion. Let's try the whole thing from the start of this section now. A little slower. Alright guys, I'll go through the last section at regular speed, and then we'll slow it down and work through it together. So we've got the sweep tap thing. Alright, let's go through that slowly. Let's have a look at the sus arpeggio I'm working with, and then we'll add the tap later. I'm starting on 21 of the 1st string. I'm doing a pull off from 21 to 16, and then going to 19 of the 2nd string, and then 18 of the 3rd. So I'm going, and then we just reverse it exactly the same way on the way back. So what we're going to do now is add a tap on 24. So we're going to go. So it's exactly the same thing, up and back twice. We want to finish on the pinky though, if that makes sense. So as you notice there, I was finishing on the pinky. And then after that I go into this riff. So what I'm doing there is a pull off. I'm doing a tap on 24, pulling off to 21, and then pulling off to 16, and then hammering back to 21 again. So I go, and then I go to 26, theoretical 26, and then back to 24 again, and then 26 again. So I go, so let's go from the sweep tap at the start of that, a little slower. Okay, and then after that I go into this. I do a tap on 26, and then I'm going to a natural minor arpeggio thing. So what I'm doing here is I'm going 21 to 17 this time, and then I go 19 of the string above, which is the 2nd, 18 of the 3rd, 19 of the 4th, and then back down to 18 of the 3rd. So I'll play that slowly with the tap. At the end of that, I want to go up to 24 of the 1st string and go. So bend it up, bend it back, and just play it as a regular note. And then I go to 21. So I go. And then I play 18 of the 3rd string and 19 of the 2nd together. Give it a light vibrato. I slide it off, but on the original recording, I'm pretty sure it's a really lengthy dive bomb. So do what you will. If you have a whammy, do so. If you're uncool like me, improvise with the slidey thing. So let's take it from the start of the section. I'll play it a little bit, I'll play it at speed, and then we'll try and slow it down. Alright, now at a more gentlemanly speed. And that's it, that's Twilight of the Thunder God by Amon Amarth. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Rock on, I'll catch you real soon.